Hey everyone, it's Jason. Welcome to another unboxing for Epic Card Game. This is the ultimate storage box. This thing is massive. So essentially what this is, it's just a box to hold all the cards for your Epic Card Games and all the expansions. Just as a size comparison, here is the core box. Here's one of the starter boxes. You can see the rough size. It's actually quite a big box. So it has some good artwork on there. There's artwork on all four sides of the outside, plus there's all four sides of the inside. But this is the giant box. So I just have some of the deck boxes in here. What it's going to come with is all these foam blocks to help sort stuff out or help to fill in gaps where you don't have cards. That way they're not falling down into the box. Which is actually really nice to have this little divider here as well in the center instead of just being three straight ones, because it acts as a good stabilizer in there. Plus, if you have, when you're first starting off, it's probably better to put your cards in the middle versus one of the sides, just so the box isn't like heavy on one side. It's more weighty in the middle. But then if you only have a few cards, you can put them in here. Get a few more, you can stick them in there and use the foam blocks. Then when you start getting more, you can fill it. So you might ask, why is this box so big when these other decks are so small? The idea is it's meant to hold enough stuff for a competitive game, which is 3 sets of everything. Because if you're playing a constructed game where you build up your own thing, you go and you play against somebody else in like a tournament or whatever, some sort of organized game, you are able to build a deck with up to 3 copies of any card. So that's why they built this big enough so if you did buy 3 copies of any card, you'll have enough room to fit all the current sets in here. As well as you can see, I just put all my extra pack wrappers in there, my extra storage boxes, and that. What's nice is here, so I did, for the time being, unless I buy more, I put all my little instruction manuals in there, so I have all the instructions in one spot. And then the other box, I put all the tokens that I've gotten from there and like the tooltip. So if like I want to just, I know how to play the game, I need instruction, I can check one box. I need the other rules, I can put those there. Unfortunately, they won't fit side by side. But I could probably just as easily do this. Slide packs there, drop that on that side. And I got all my components in one box for right now. And if I start getting more and more stuff, then it's something I can worry about later if I bought more. This box also comes with 2 other things. It's going to come with a stack of these dividers, which I'll go over in just a second. And it does come with this ultimate card pack, which I've already opened. Now, this comes in the box. It has 12 new cards, 3 for each of the different 4 factions or alignments, which it lists on the back which ones they are, which all the other packs do. But it also says, let's see if I can zoom up here, this pack features the same card as any Epic Ultimate Storage box. If you already have the box, add 2 copies of this pack to complete your constructed collection for 3 of every card. So you can go out and you might find this exact card pack in the store. So if you don't really want this storage box, but you're like, oh, I'd like them extra 12 cards, you can actually just go buy this pack. You don't have to buy the box for it. So I would say if you're only planning on buying one set or like maybe a couple like packs, or you only want to buy 1 set of everything, you probably don't need to buy this big giant box when you can get the promo card elsewhere. So then the only other value it holds, other than not having the storage space and this extra pack, would be the dividers. So before we look at that pack, we're going to look at these dividers quick. And these are actually really nice. They're good, solid plastic, the same kind they use in like smash-up games. So they work really nice. They stick high above the card, so if I put a sleeved card even in here, you can still see what set it is above it if I have it in the actual box. So if it's sitting there, you can easily see what set it belongs to It's not sticking over the top. They're really nice dividers. It's a really nice box. But you can separate this by actual game. So you can separate it by the base set, Tyrants, Uprising, Pantheon, the Duelist box, Guardians of Guyana, and Lost Tribes. And then there's the Ultimate Card Pack and promos. So you can separate them by each different set if you like. Which when you're first playing, or if you're not maybe doing constructed, that might not be a bad way to sort them out, because then you have your different colors already ready to go. You can just mix and match each color. So if you want to play the base set, you can just grab like a yellow from the base, or you can grab like a blue from Uprising, or however you want to sort them out. So that's definitely one way to do it. But what's really cool is they give you other options. You have good champions that cost 1 gold, and they're double, same picture on both sides. You have good events and ambush cards. And you have good free cards. So if you want to separate your different gold cards and that out. Yeah, however you want to. So 3 different ways to sort them out. Just your champions. You can sort out your wild champions from your events. You can sort out your free cards separately. And you don't have to use all of these. You can put all the champions and all the events into and just not use the free ones. Then they have the wild champions, events and ambush, and free. So you're going to get just 3 of these for each one. Evil champions, evil events and ambush, and evil free. And then the sage champions, sage events and ambush, and sage free. So now you can sort by set, or you can sort by fraction, or alignment, or whatever you want to call it. So that's pretty cool. The third way you can actually sort stuff out, which is why this is really neat for this type of box, is you can sort it out if you have a draft set. You can sort out deck 1, deck 2, deck 3, or deck 4. So if you have pre-made decks you'd like to use, you could sort those decks out and then still have stuff sorted by set or by different alignments and all that. So that's actually fun too. You can sort out stuff differently that way. Then they have one for your human demon tokens and your wolf zombie tokens. Again, just that way you can keep those separate from everything else without having them get interfering with everything. And then they just give you 2 generic ones which don't have any special things, so you can separate them even different if you want. Like maybe you have a 5th and 6th deck you want to separate by, or maybe you want to separate a different type of card from something else. But that's kind of just neat. I'm hoping this also means as they do, like they've done in the Smash Up games, is that every time they release a new pack then, so if there's like a new card pack like this, at least some form, they're going to have a new divider in there. I don't know how they're going to do that. If they release the boxes like these, they could easily slide one in there, not a problem. But if there is packs, you're going to end up with 4 of them, because you'd have to put one in every pack, or you'd have to release, or they'd have to change how they do packs if you're going to keep having them, or just have like an updated set eventually, like here's like the new Ultimate Pack number 2 that has like 1 set of dividers. But then again, if you bought 3 of them, you're going to have extra sets of dividers. So it'll be interesting to see how they do that, unless after all the Lost Tribes, which is the most current set, came out, and the box, if they decided if they're just not doing anymore, then they're fine. If they're just moving on to the next game. Alright, so we're going to look at what's in this Ultimate Pack, which again, you can buy separately from the box. So we're just going to go through them. They're going to be mixed together. I'm not going to sort them out. We have Angeline's Avenger, Ambush, Tribute, banish up to 3 target token champions. Attack from the Clouds. Your champions gain Airborne this turn, draw 2 cards. Barbarian Berserker. Ambush, Blitz, Breakthrough. When this card blocks or is blocked, it takes 4/4. Dragon Hunter. Blitz, Tribute, draw a card. Expend, deal 4 damage to target creature. Electromancer, Ambush, Tribute, or Ally. Deal 2 damage to a target. When this card damages a champion, expend that champion. A Fairy Scout, Airborne, Tribute, draw a card, then discard a card. A Fireworm, Ambush, Tribute, deal 2 damage to each opposing champion and opponent. Miracle Blessing, up to 3 target champions get +2 attack this turn. Recycle. Our first evil, because they're in alphabetical order, so this is where they come up. We have Night Lord, Airborne Blitz, Unbreakable on your turn. When this card attacks, the defending player loses 3 health and you gain 3 health. Rise Up. Your champions gain +3 this turn. Draw 2 cards. Soul Sorceress. Blitz. Banish target card from any discard pile. If you banish an event this way, target player loses 2 health and you gain 2 health. And finally, Vampiric Assault. Draw 2 cards. Your champions gain Unbreakable and +3 attack this turn. So those should be all of the cards in that Ultimate Pack. So then the last thing I just want to show off here quick is I have sleeved all the current cards I have. So we're going to slide them into the box. So I just use penny sleeves. So if you're using thicker sleeves like dragon sleeves or something a little bit more thicker left and right to that, these might not fit in here. Just an FYI, but that's kind of like why I like to sort of show this stuff off. I think that was all of them. Yes, that's different set of sleeved cards. So even sleeved, they fit in here a little loose, or a little tight, I mean, overall. And now if I drop, I'm going to grab a couple of these out. And we'll drop these guys in the backside. So this is just the small part here, with the partial divider. But as you can see, I have all the cards in here, so now there's little gaps in there. This is just my tokens. I didn't sleeve any of my tokens yet, because once you buy these bigger boxes, you start getting, like 20-some tokens per thing, and I don't think I need to necessarily have 20 tokens sleeved. I'll probably sleeve them anyhow. But it also has all of these types of cards sleeved, which these might be something you might use those special cards to separate those out, like little tip cards. Or you could leave them in one of the boxes for starting. You just pull them out with like your gold icons and things, if you choose to do those. So this is all of the current sets that are out, with the exception of the 6 packs of Pantheon, which will add about another, just probably about 12 cards per set, I'm going to guess. So about another, my math doesn't want to work, 12, 24, 48, 60 some cards, so it's another decent chunk, another size about like one of these boxes worth. So it wouldn't fit in this spot, but it would definitely fit in here. Then I don't have any of the promo cards either. There was like a promo packs, at least in the first 2 Kickstarters, plus some other random ones. So I'd imagine once you have the entire thing, it's going to just about fill up a full, and plus if I sleeve all these, it would take up more room and putting the dividers in. So a full set is probably going to take up 1 column or 1 row. And if you have all 3, you'll probably just about fill the box. So that means if they release another like 4 packs or another box like one of these, if you have everything, it might not fit in the box anymore. So there might be an issue there you have to deal with, or you won't be able to have all your extra stuff. But that's something you'll worry about if you collect all of them and if that comes to pass. But that's just what it holds so far. So if you have all the sets, this box will hold them, but you're going to have so much extra room. But on the other hand, They won't fit in the box's sleeve here. They won't fit in this box sleeve. Plus, all the packs should be open. So your alternative is either this or finding some other way to hold all these cards. Whoops. I'm dropping stuff off my table. Alright, so that's my final thing on the Epic. Do you need the box? No. You can get promo card, or the package in there, you can be bought separately. The box is generally too big if you're only going to buy one set of everything. If you're going to buy more, or they start releasing a bunch more expansions, then it might be worth it. Although, if you just like me, like right now, I have all the stuff, all the boxes, all the instructions, everything in one area. So yeah, it's going to take up quite a bit of room. But my alternative is finding another deck box that can hold all that, which I do have some. I have, like these white boxes like these I can use, which would probably work just fine as well. But so it's a very optional thing, but now at least you know what's in it. See you guys later. Bye.